YouTube Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis. Obviously, I just got done watching that Lakers Celtics game and it lived up to the hype to a certain extent. Y'all can find me on YouTube on Analysis Playground on there. But the Celtics won 111 to 101. 46 and 18 is their record, 22 and 11 at home. The Lakers are 40 and 22 and 15 and 15 on the road. They had their 9 game win streak snapped today by the Celtics. They only played 2 times a year, and that is already over as this was the second game. The Lakers won the first game. We won this game. It's good that we won it. This is a new look Laker team. I'm not going to take too much pride in it, not because they're bad, but just because this team is going to change over the future with Luka. He's young. He's going to get different iterations of the Lakers built around him, just like we did with the Celtics. Like we had Kyrie, Kimba, Gordon Hayward, Marcus Smart, and I can go on and on with the talent that we had around Tatum and Brown as our duo. And those things changed a lot as their careers continue to go on. But I like what I've seen mainly out of Jason Tatum today. This is what he's going to have to do if he's going to help us win the title. Obviously, no Porzingis. He missed this game like he's been doing all season. We want him to be healthy going into the playoffs. But Luka started off a little cold, and he was one of the biggest reasons why we got up big in this game with his turnovers and his missed shots. But he always does that. It's not really a surprise. That's just how his game is sometimes. And, they still made a run, and he made some big plays to get them back in the game to make up for that. But the deficit was a little bit too big for them to come all the way back and win. They got it within 4, I believe. And that's really good to see that the Lakers showing that they can compete with us, and they're not going to be an easy team to beat. But we understand that, like Jason Tatum and them always say, we're expecting them to make runs. We're going to expect them to make shots. They're too good of a team. They have too good of talent to not be giving us a challenge. And we still won this game by double figures, which is something that I wanted us to do, and I'm glad that we did. But I do want to see what the Lakers going to do as their season continues to go on, because they are must-see TV right now. Some people want them to fail. Some people, obviously, as Laker fans, want them to succeed. But I just want to see what they're going to be. I like their defense lately. I like the Luka and LeBron dynamic. They really play good off of each other. They do play good together, and it is working. But it does have its flaws, and we can talk about that a little bit more later. But 33 to 33 in the first quarter. By the end of it, then the Boston had a 25 to 21 second quarter, so they ended the quarter with the lead, and then they built upon that with a 29 to 13 third quarter. Defense, turnovers, and the shots just wasn't falling for the Lakers, and we was all over them trying to prove a point. And we did, because we lost the fourth quarter 34 to 24, but that third quarter basically put the game a little bit too much out of reach for them. And the Celtics are a team that's hard to guard and hard to cover, because we have so many weapons that can make shots and make plays, and we do it together too. We do a little bit of hero ball, because Tatum and Brown does that, but it worked tonight. Jaylen Brown and them went isolation, and it worked enough in the fourth quarter to get us the victory. And sometimes it comes down to, can your best players make plays and make shots? And that's what we seen from LeBron. That's what we seen from Luka. And some of these costly turnovers and boneheaded mistakes that the Lakers was making really hurt them to be able to win this game. But it shows you that they're still a little rusty. They're still going through their learning curves and their lineups, and how they want to use certain players. And not having Jackson Hayes was a little tough, because obviously he's not the greatest player, but he does rebound. He does protect the paint. He is an athlete. He is a guy with size. And they didn't have that at all tonight, but they can cover ground really good. Other than that, Dorian Finney-Smith, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 5 personal fouls, minus 10, and plus minus 8 points. Jared Vanderbilt, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, 4 points, and LeBron Ramon James, 11 of 23 from the field. He was 0 of 6 from 3 and 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Sometimes they were just fouling him just so he can go to the free throw line. It happened a lot, but that's one thing that Drew Holiday did. I'd rather you go to the free throw line than go to the paint and make a layup. And it worked out, because he ended up missing the free throws. 22 points for him, 14 boards, 20 and 10. He's been doing that basically the last couple weeks. two offensive rebounds. He also had 9 assists. He's a perfect decision maker, and he did it real well tonight. His teammates just didn't knock down enough shots with some of those passes. One turnover, three personal foul. He was a minus 11 and plus minus. Luka Doncic finished 11 to 22. That was really good. 5 of 10 from three. Sometimes it looked like he was just jacking them up. Then it seemed like he wanted to make them. Just a mentality that you have to have, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We understand that. If you ever played basketball before, 7 of 8 from the free throw line for him. He had 8 rebounds, one of them was offensive, and 3 assists, 1 steal, 5 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 19 and plus minus, but led the Lakers in points, which was good to see. And Austin Reeves was good. 5 of 12 from the field for him, 4 of 7 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 3 boards, one of them was offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, minus 12 and plus minus was 16 points. It was only Jared and Dorian that didn't score in double figures for the Lakers in the starting lineup, but they all played heavy minutes tonight. Trey played 6 minutes. He was 0-1 from the field. He had 1 personal foul. He was a +5 and plus minus. Gabe Vincent was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, minus 18 and plus minus 2 points. Jordan Goodwin, 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, +6 and plus minus 6 points. Dalton Connect, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 block, +9 and plus minus 9 points. Dalton Connect probably did the most for them off the bench, not just based off the numbers, just what he was able to do in those minutes by spacing the floor, rebounding, and knocking down shots. But the other guys didn't really play enough minutes because the starters was better, even defensively. But they also smaller, and that's not something that you want to do against the Celtics because they will expose those mismatches and go at them if that's the key to what they need to do to win the game. 39 of 87, 44% from the field, 14 of 40, 35% from three, 9 of 14, 64% from the free throw line. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. They did have 45 rebounds, 18 assists, 6 steals, 1 block, 12 turnovers, and 17 personal fouls. That seems a little low when it comes to assists and steals and blocks, but the Celtics didn't really give them that many opportunities, even defensively, what they did to the Lakers. So you just got to enjoy, if you're a Laker fan, what they was able to do in the fourth quarter. If we do a little bit more of this and we do a little bit more of that, we have a better chance. But the Celtics are just a better team, at this point. Like I said, we're going to have to judge the Lakers in the future as they put more talent around Luka and try more things to try to win with them as the face of their franchise is the purpose of that trade. And Jason Tatum did a great job of showing you I'm going to be the face of the Celtics. And same with Jaylen Brown. 12 of 28 from the field for Tatum, 6 of 16 from three. He was 10 of 12 from the free throw line, but he had 40 points. They had no answer for him, no way to slow him down, no way to stop him. 12 rebounds for him. One of them was offensive. He also had 8 assists if they double teamed or trapped him, or he found a way to get to the basket, or he found a way to keep his head up and find people. He was moving the ball too. 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and +12 and plus minus. And I'm going to be honest, Tatum as a scorer, you can't really do anything because he's just so big and so tall, and he has a good handle on the ball. The only thing you can really do is just hope he takes a dumber shot or try to rush him while he's going to the paint to hurt his finishing ability, or having a big that can contest it a little bit because his finishing is probably one of his weakest strengths. And then if he shoots a bunch of threes, you kind of just have to play the percentage game and just hopes that he gets some tough ones that he has to get in his head to be able to want to take, and just live with the fact that he settled. But Jason Tatum is a guy that you can't really stop. Is either he's hurting himself because of his mentality, or he just feel like he's on God mode when it comes to being offensively trying to attack. But when you have guys that surround him that can hurt you anywhere on the court, there's nothing you can do with him one-on-one. And we seen them try to guard Jason Tatum one-on-one. And this is a guy that averaged 30 in the season. This is a guy that has been to multiple finals, has played some great competition, and has been All-NBA first team, just like Luka. So I put him up in that conversation like the voters. Like this guy is unstoppable when you surround him with the right talent because you just can't double team, you just can't trap without being hurt by his passing. And the guy can shoot the three, he can hit the mid range, he can get to the basket. But if he gets into his own head and get a little hero ballish, that's the only chance that you have. But even then, he'll just be settling for shots that he want to take, and he can make those shots too. But that's when you're a high volume scorer. That's all you can really do is just hope they miss some shots because they're gonna get good looks, and it's just about living with your defense and not fouling them, which they did foul him a lot today, obviously. But that's the only thing you can hope for is like we just gonna have to see if he gonna make that shot and try to compete the next possession. That's the only way you can guard that guy. 5 of 9 for Al Horford. He played 37 minutes. Just was great defensively, using his body, using his feet, staying in front of guys, using stances to protect the paint and protect himself from getting scored on and even getting turnovers, which counted as steals and blocks. 1 of 3 from three, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, one of was offensive, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 1 personal foul, plus 16 and plus minus 14 points. Drew Holiday was just a guy that stayed in front of people and just made it crazy to be able to score on them. He still has that defensive instincts too when it comes to knowing what to do to certain people to make it tough on them. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds, 4 was offensive, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 personal foul, plus 9 and plus minus 7 points. Derek White, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from three, 3 of 3 from the 3-point, from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, plus 17 and plus minus 10 points. Jaylen Brown, 13 of 25 from the field, 3 of 6 from three, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 11 and plus minus 31 points. Man, they're tough to cover, man. They're so physical. They have good touch around the basket and good speed and athleticism, and they can shoot that three ball. And you gotta give credit to Brown for just challenging. I want to guard Luka. I want to play him 1-on-1, and I want that challenge. And he got some good steals on him, stripped him, and even was able to get it all the way to the other side of the basket and finish. That's just beautiful defense. And he didn't get in foul trouble. And you gotta like the fact that he wanted that matchup and succeeded a little bit in that matchup tonight. And he got the last laugh because he got the win, which is good to see even in the finals last year as the finals MVP. Jaylen Brown, man, he's the real deal. He should be getting a little bit more love, but he got to up his play like he did before. And that's what he's going to have to do if he wants to make them all NBA teams. And that's what he's going to have to do if he wants to be known as a top 100 player. I feel like sometimes he's in games and sometimes he's a little bit out of it. But this guy, when he's locked in and he likes the matchups or he likes the moments that's presented to him, he's a dangerous player. Sam Hauser, 0-1 from the field. It was a 3, 1 personal foul, minus 7 plus minus. Luke Cornett, 3 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 was offensive, 1 personal foul, minus 6 and plus minus 6 points. Peyton Pritchard, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 1 personal foul, minus 2 and plus minus 3 points. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 40 of 84, 47% from the field, 13 of 38, 34% from three, 18 of 25, 72% from the free throw line, 11 offensive rebounds, 43 total, 24 assists, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 11 personal fouls as a team. And it wasn't a crazy blowout because the Lakers made that run. And honestly, it ended up being a good run because it made the game more interesting, more entertaining, and it made us say, wow, are the Celtics going to blow another lead, and this time to the rival opponent, the Lakers? No, they just made it harder than they had to, and we had guys that was easily can close out games. They just had to get to their spots and just knock them down, and that was just what they needed to do in that fourth quarter. They made it harder than it had to be. But we still won by double figures. We had taken, and we just got to respect our opponents like we do. And if we do that, we just got to say, best team win. And that's how it goes in the NBA anyways. And that's just how we got to look at it. After we let them back and get them so excited that they can possibly pull off the comeback is what I should say. But other than that, Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this in different variety. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and future stars. Also mock draft and draft coverage. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day. Hope you guys enjoying y'all weekend. Hope y'all getting y'all rest and y'all fun in there. Not only that, thank y'all for watching. Stay blessed up. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. Let's make 2025 better than 2015. That's the only goal for this channel. That's the thing I'm looking forward to, as I've been in the studio like crazy. And I'm going to be in there a lot tonight too. You guys already know that. And all the games was actually close today, which means I got to watch basically every game, which is going to take up a lot of time. So just bear with me trying to get the footage and the games out. Other than that, I'm going for now. Y'all stay blessed up.